Hi, hello guys, welcome to my channel. So, in this channel, we'll be going through with different aspects of RPA, robotic process automation, with the help of Automation Anywhere tool. So, we'll be going through different set of commands like how to use loops, how to use manage window controls, how to run the scripts, VB script as well as JavaScript. So, I'll be giving the walkthroughs of writing the basics of VB scripts and JavaScripts and how to execute them, how to use this email automation, error handling commands, Excels as well, if else loops, variable operations, how to use web services as well, and how to do object cloning using the DOM paths by writing them dynamically. So I'll be going through with each and every aspect in more detail. So please do watch out this channel for more interesting stuff. So, and I'll be giving you the industry related use cases as well, industry related scenarios as well. So, so that you can get some benefits out of them by using your intelligence. So, today, what we are going to do. So, today we'll start as this is my first video. So, today we are going to start with some simple commands like each file in a folder and each folder in a folder. So how to get the number of or the counts of the files inside a folder, how to get the folder name, how to get the file name, and how to get the extension as well. So if I give you an example, so I have these four folders. So suppose if I am going inside this first folder, so what I want to do, I want to find out the file names with their number of count. So let's get started then. So first, okay, one second. Each file in a folder, we have to use this command. Then this a application path, then this, then your this application a path will give you the path from your C library, C desktop to this automation anywhere files. So you have to write this automation anywhere. Then I have kept my files under this my workflow and then under demo. So you have to start from here, automation anywhere, my workflow, and then demo. So I'll write it for you, automation anywhere, my workflow, and then demo. So let's check the spelling. My workflow, what is that? My workflow with F as small, and then demo. Okay, so if you can see, while iterating over this folder, so we can use this file name and then extension variable to get the file names. So let's use this inside a message box. So this file name variable with the dot and then extension variable. So what it will give me, file1 dot xlsx, or whatever is the extension is there. So let's save it with file name and count, because we'll be using count as well afterwards. So let's run it. If the path is good, then we are going to get yes, file1 xlsx, then file2, then file3, then file4. Okay, so let's make a variable here which is v file count, and we are assigning nothing to this variable. So what we have to do, we have to use a variable operation here to get the count. So so at the left hand side is the thing we are assigning some value to it. So as x equal to y plus z, so x will be assigned with some value. So that's how you remember, you have to specify that variable at the left hand side which is going to get some value. So we are going to provide it with some value which is counter. So counter is nothing. So what will happen here, So every time this loop runs, so this counter value gets increased. It's like the iteration, number of iteration it will perform inside this loop. So now let's get a message box here, and at the end of the count, at the end of the loop we'll be getting the file count. How? Like this. So it will print me the name, and then at the end of the loop, suppose there are four files as of now inside this loop, inside this folder. So it will iterate four times, and then when it exits or end the loop, then it will print me the file count as well. So let's see this. So this is file 1, this is file 2, this is file 3, this is file 4. Now it will exit the loop because the file 4 is the last file, and it will give me the file count. Yeah, file count is 4 because we have only 4 files there. Okay guys, so this is one of the example, simple example. So now let's go here, and we have under my workflow folder, so we have multiple folders like demo2 which is having 3 files, then demo 3 which is having 2 files, then demo 4 which is having only 1 file. So suppose if I want to iterate over this my workflow folder, so how do I get the folder names, and then how do I get the file count inside each folder? So let's see this example as well. So what we have to do, so now let's go with this. Now we are going to iterate over folder, each folder in a folder. So I'm going to give this. Now I just want to iterate over my workflow folder. So this is my we can say this is my main folder. Then we have that those slaves folder inside this. I won't say slave, but the child folders inside this my workflow folder. So if you can see, there is a folder name variable by which we can extract the folder names out of it. So let's bring a message box command here, and then F2, press F2, and then folder name. And I'm saving it, and I'm running from this tab. So if you right click and then you come here, so run from this tab, so it will run from this tab, and we'll see. Yeah, so demo is our first folder, then we have demo 2, then we have demo 3, and then we have demo 4. Okay, that's pretty good. So now let's find out the number of files inside every folder. So what we have to do, we have to again use this each file in a folder. Okay, so now let's say this. Okay, so let's use this current directory which will give me this current directory path till my workflow. Then let's use this folder name variable. So if you print this current directory folder name, so what will it will give you? First it will give you my workflow demo, then my workflow demo 2, then my workflow demo 3, then my workflow and demo 4. So that's how it is going to work. So now let's assign this variable. I'm just copy pasting from here to here, and this message box, this file count message box, I have to print it here. So I am assigning this file count variable with counter value. So first, okay, so let's see. So what will happen here in these lines, so it will start a loop inside this folder. So it is having multiple folders. So first it will print the first folder name, then it will go inside that folder and it will fetch the count, then it will end the loop and it will give me the count of first folder, so number of files inside that folder. Then it will go again here, then it will go to folder 2, then it will fetch me the number of files inside that folder. So let's run it from here, run from this tab, and let's see what is going to happen. So demo is my first folder, it is having 4 files. Then demo 2, it is having 3 files. Demo 3 is having 2 files, and demo 4 is having 1 file. So that's how we manipulate or we assign the variables based on folder name variable or file name variable with the extension. So I'll wrap this video here. So guys, if you have any kind of question regarding these kind of commands, you can ask me in the comment sections, or I'll mention my personal email ID as well. So you can ask me anytime. I'll be more than happy to help you guys. So I hope you have enjoyed this video. Please like this video if you find it useful. If you don't find it useful, please dislike. Please do let me know the outcomes, or means whatever your opinion on this video is. And if you like it, then please comment it, and please subscribe to my channel. Yeah, till the next time, see you later. Thank you, bye, cheers.